Hello everyone and welcome to Cancerian Tarot. Today we'll be doing a reading about your love life. So if you want to take a moment to take a deep breath and choose the card you're most drawn to from option A, the Garden, B, Compatibility, or C, Commitment. The timestamps will be down in the description below. As always, if you need a few extra moments, please feel free to pause the video and take as much time as you need to choose the card you're most drawn to. And if you're drawn to more than one, please feel free to check out both readings. Hello option A and welcome to your reading. If you were drawn to the Garden, this will be your message. Now the Garden is about nurturing our inner self, our inner growth, and doing things we want to do, planting the seeds for spring, so to speak. Now some of you, I feel like you're in a relationship in a very comfortable stage, but for a lot of you I feel like it's more of a message of love to yourself rather than from a partner. This is about your inner growth, what you want to do with your life. At this stage, your garden is blooming, it's comfortable, but don't become too comfortable in it. Continue to plant to prepare for the next seasons, so to speak. Okay? I'm going to pull your cards past, present and future. I'm also getting a message about those of you in a relationship needing to take time to nurture your own hobbies or desires and goals in order to progress. So in the past we have Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Comfortable, hard work, working towards a goal, and that goes well with your Garden card, nurturing. That's a key message here, nurturing yourself, nurturing your home and feeding your relationship too to prevent it from going stale. Not present. King of Pentacles, stability, comfort, calm. I like this energy. This feels like with your Garden there's a lot of abundance in your life. You might be feeling very happy. Now a lot of you, I also feel like you could be single and you're enjoying your single life. You've set everything up, you're at a good stage, but there's also that aspect of needing to nurture more either for a relationship or to progress your own personal goals. The Knight of Pentacles in the future position. So there's still room to grow. There's still more that you have to learn, still more offerings to do. Now for some of you, you might say, well, I could progress my career a bit further. Others of you, it will be taking a next step in a relationship. You're very comfortable where you are now, but there's more that you can achieve. Now when we talk about the Garden, about our inner growth, this card is also a sign we need to do that. We need to start nurturing maybe our physical health more, or our mental health, our spiritual health. It's also about nurturing relationships, taking time to really ground yourself and say, what do I want to do? Taking time for your creative arts too. So we have Four of Wands reversed. That can for some of you be a restructuring in your household, so you might be moving to a new home, or you might be moving in with someone, or conversely, you might actually be breaking up and separating from the home. I also see independence here with this, of you taking time to step away from a relationship, perhaps not literally and breaking up, but it's perhaps just saying, I'm just going to focus more on me. You have the Hierophant in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So the Five of Pentacles in reverse is a lot. It's getting over a loss. It's starting to feel connected again. Some of you, you may be nurturing your garden after a breakup. Others of you, not so much. It's just that you're focusing on what you have now rather than what you've lost. If you look, the two pentacles on the panda's back compared to the ones that are lost in the dirt, there's still something worth focusing on. There's still things you have good support. It's time to move on from this, and also don't focus on any potential upcoming losses, whether they're financial or not, because you have a lot of pentacles. There's a lot of planting seeds, there's a lot of finance, there's a lot of possessions that you have focused on this love message. The Hierophant in reverse, some people may associate it with a breakup or a divorce. I'm also seeing it as doing something unorthodox. For example, you might be a couple that doesn't marry, or you might be a single person who chooses to remain single and just focuses on yourself and your family. There's that kind of energy. It could also be that you're with someone long term but you never move in together. There's a kind of a slight unorthodoxy to this relationship and the way you go about things. And I also see these opportunities for future growth as being kind of unorthodox too. I'll urge to pull one or two more cards. Page of Wands in reverse between Eight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. In the past, some of you might have been with someone, that doesn't feel like your energy. You might have been with someone who was quite selfish or controlling or emotionally draining and manipulative. There's a Page of Wands there. It feels like giving up and getting over something, and you had more to gain from it. You feel like the type of person who knows when it's time to walk away, and that's a very good thing. Yeah, I think this reading is all about you nurturing yourself and allowing yourself to grow, because in the Garden card, the lady isn't with a partner there, she's on her own. This is about you focusing on self, not just nurturing a relationship. Focus on your career, your hobbies, your interests, your friends, anything else that helps you to grow, because that will also better you in a relationship, and it will make you more likely to find a good quality relationship with someone you're actually compatible with. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hello option B, and welcome to your reading. If you were drawn to compatibility, then this will be your message. Now, compatibility is a card that focuses on not changing yourself to find a partner or to remain in a relationship, but finding someone who's truly compatible with you on every level. That's not just someone who has the same hobbies as you or the same political views, but someone that actually, down at the core, you both mesh well together. Okay, I'm going to draw some cards for your past, present and future. Five of Pentacles reversed. For a lot of you, I feel like you've perhaps had heartbreaks or a lot of relationships that have fizzled out or haven't really gone anywhere. I'm getting a sense of inner discomfort that perhaps you felt like you aren't good enough, or something about you is different, or that you're in a way weird or uncomfortable, and that people don't like you, so you feel the need to withdraw and hide that. This is kind of a warning that you really shouldn't be focused on that. But with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's getting over loss. You're aware that you still have Pentacles on the table, or on the back, so to speak. You haven't lost it all. There's still hope, getting over things, not feeling cut off from anyone anymore. I feel like you're ready for a relationship as well. In the present, you have the Two of Wands, planning future goals, having resources at your expense. I feel like you're kind of ready, you're ready to get out there and search and put more effort into finding a compatible relationship. In which case, this is looking positive, to be honest, because now you're focused, or you should be, on someone you get along with, someone you can really trust and talk about things to. For some of you, I'm getting and if it doesn't resonate, just leave it. Some of you, I'm getting a message about neurodivergency or something like that makes you a little bit more cautious of a relationship, or perhaps puts a different aspect to it. There's a perspective, there's something slightly different about you. In the future, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Don't plant your seeds around too much. Don't just say, someone's willing to go out with me, I'll go out with them. There's that kind of energy. Be very choosy about who you're with. I also see you as not wanting to kind of be in an immature relationship. The Page of Pentacles is very youthful, very childlike, very early, planting seeds. I feel like you're looking for something long term, not something just that starts off and you don't know if it's going to go anywhere because you're just trying to see if you get along. You're looking more so to get to the night stage where you're both ready for a relationship. You have the Justice card, you'll get what you want. It's on your side, and I feel like there's someone there for you now. For a lot of you, you might not know who this person is, they might not be in a direct circle, but they're there, whether they're in your town or your village, or whether they've just started talking to one of your family members and you're going to encounter them in a few weeks. There's some kind of energy like that. There's someone there, you are going to get what you want. Seven of Wands, you have to stand your ground about it, and don't be afraid to speak up for yourself if you get into a relationship with someone, and even if you really like them, don't be afraid to say, no, I don't want to do that today, or no, I disagree with this and here's why. Don't be afraid of that. Okay, I also see you being quite defensive of yourself and the things that you've accomplished. I see you as no longer being someone who would allow others to push them around. I'm going to read between your past and your present. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you might have found you were taken advantage of in a past relationship, and that could be financially. They could have drained you paying all the bills. It could be that they took advantage of your kindness. I definitely see a lot of you have been through it enough now to know what kind of things you want and what you don't. Eight of Cups in reverse. It can be difficult for you to let go though, even when you're hurt. It can be very difficult for you to move on from these things, but you do. From that, you've built a new resilience and strength. Whether that's you haven't been in a relationship for a long time or you've been in a succession of unpleasant ones, you've built this resilience to now stand up for yourself with the Seven of Wands. I also heard quickly, some of you, if you've been married or in a long-term relationship and you've perhaps divorced or you've gone to court or there's been sort of a disagreement that needed settlement, I'm seeing that settlement coming in your favour. I'm feeling like almost like a lawyer here is defending you, and you're going to gain the victory. Like I said straight away, you're going to come out of this on top. Two more cards. The Fool in reverse, being serious. You're now ready to become serious in that present position. Five of Swords in reverse. Yep, moving on from past conflicts, moving on from a divorce, a separation, even an argument with a friend. There's that kind of energy of you're ready to get over it. You're putting the past in the past, even if it's costing you financially to do so. You're kind of like, well, I either pay this money and get rid of them forever sooner, or I draw this out for as long as possible. There's that type of energy. Take it how it resonates. I'm seeing this as positive, and you with that compatibility card really need to focus on the compatibility with another person. Take time to know them and pick someone based on their inner qualities and then being on the same sort of enlightenment level as you. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hello option C, and welcome to your reading. If you were drawn to commitment, this will be your message. Commitment is about a long-term goal and a long-term commitment to everything you do in life, not just a relationship. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards for your past, present and future, and then I'll go into it a little bit more. So in the past position we have the Three of Pentacles. Present, Four of Cups in reverse. Future, Queen of Wands reversed. Okay. Now the Three of Pentacles, some of you might have met your partner at work, or this was a really good relationship where you work well together. Now you're at a stage, or you've recently passed a stage, of feeling like the next step is kind of essential, whether this is going to be a long-term goal. I feel like you're very much ready to commit. The card is asking you to question exactly what you're committing to, and that you're not committing to someone you think you can change, because that's the warning with this card, is don't commit to someone you feel like you have to work to become the person you want them to be. That's not the person for you. You need to find someone who you're already compatible with. Okay, in the present you have the Four of Cups in reverse. Getting over grievances. I'm also seeing perhaps there was a loss, or perhaps there was an argument, or perhaps your relationship changed and you're now in a new one and you're at a stage where you're questioning whether it's time to take the next step. I'm seeing you moving on from something now. Queen of Wands in reverse and future. I'm going to put a card between your past and your present. In the past, feeling trapped or confined. I'm also seeing you getting over something. It could have been felt like trapped in an unpleasant relationship or marriage, or trapped in an unpleasant cycle. Again, with the Pentacles, it could be something to do with finance, or it could be something to do with your work. Maybe some of you even lost a job because you chose a relationship with someone else there. But there's definitely getting on from it. You might be healing from a past argument or a trauma in your relationship and saying, am I going to commit on my path and really stay with this person? They might be questioning it about you too. You have the Four of Pentacles, yet working for your goals. It can also be a little bit of greed and insecurity. But the King of Cups there in the future, between the present and the future, there is happiness there. When you have the Queen of Wands, it's someone who is taking attention away from the spotlight. It's someone who has been kind of burned or learned their lesson. There might, for a minority of you, even been some infidelity. But you have the Ace of Pentacles here, upright. So there is a goal, there is a jackpot. If this is a relationship you're hoping to heal, then there will be success in the future. If it's, for example, a new relationship, you're wondering whether it will progress to the next step, the answer will be yes. I'm also seeing if you incurred any financial losses, you will regain them. Four of Pentacles, working towards things, and I also feel like you're working on your relationship, a lot of you. And that can be even if there's nothing wrong with the relationship. A marriage or a long-term partnership can lead to some difficulties, some maybe even some boredom or some questioning of, do I really want to be with this person? If it's not someone you need to work on or someone you can no longer trust, then yes. If it's someone you feel safe with physically and emotionally, then yes. With the Page of Pentacles, starting again, Nine of Cups. Not having everything you wanted. I feel like some of you need to rekindle your relationship as well. A little bit more attention, or for some of you it is just there's a financial strain on the relationship. And that wouldn't be too surprising at the moment considering inflation. Strength. I heard the word adversity. You have the ability to overcome it. You can get through the adversity. You can move on from this. You both can. I feel like it almost feels like you're just questioning, do I want to be with this person for good? Like, is this the one? And I feel like this person, your relationship is one that will always need a little bit of work, even in the future when things improve. I'm getting the impression that the two of you need to both make sure you're on the same page. This is the group that's pulled the most cards. Page of Cups. If either of you want children, it's a conversation you need to have, and I think both of you are going to come out of it with a very much the same answer. I also had the word secret here, but with the High Priestess, it's just something you're not seeing. There's a trust, an idea. I keep hearing the word children, and it might be, if it's not literally children, it could be a new work or a business, something like that. But I'm feeling for some of you there is a little touch of, are we going to have children, or is there a baby coming? There's that kind of question of moving on, and that's very good with commitment because it signifies that you're ready to start asking the serious questions. Three of Cups in reverse. If you're a couple, then some of you, I'm not going to diagnose anyone, but I am seeing here potential for a new family member. I'm also seeing quite a lot of happiness and celebration in the future. And some of you, it could have been a cost literally because you would like to have a baby, or you're moving into the next stage and it's costing a lot of money. And these type of things do cause arguments, so watch out for the Knight of Swords energy. Be careful not to let nasty words or small arguments spiral into things that are out of control. The Fool again, there's youthful energy, there's carefree. I think some of you need to just let go of the past grievances, move forward, allow things to relax and settle, and stop worrying so much. I'm going to pull one more card. This group has so many cards. Five of Pentacles reversed. All groups have pulled this card now. This is a card about moving on, about acknowledging the good things you have and leaving the bad in the past, whether that's a failed business or your partner bankrupted you or something like that. Release of anxiety and stress. I'm seeing things getting better for you, and it may not be immediately, it may be over the next few months or years, but I'm definitely seeing this group moving on and taking the next steps in life with the partner likely that they already have. If you don't have them, you'll find them, and they will annoy you a lot. Fairy God Panda making the magic happen. Four of Swords in reverse, healing, moving forward. King of Swords in reverse. Don't allow arguments to take control and end up putting you in that situation to begin with that reverse the Five of Pentacles. You don't need any more of that. You don't need any more arguments. Be open with your communication, and some of you it would literally just be a miscommunication between spending habits or between ideas, something like that. But I feel like if you really want to work on this relationship, you can. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.